about is the shucker. If you don't already know what I was before. You know, if you grew up on a farm or in Indiana with lots of corn, you will notice that, guess what, guys? When you shuck corn, you have to shuck it. Like, shuck. It's like pushing. So that's what shuckers do. They shuck. They push people. And really, there's no reason to do that. No reason whatsoever. At all. No. Seriously. Inflicting physical pain onto another peer is not the best thing to do at school unless they called your mama a fat blob of yellow or something like that. I don't know. Seriously. But don't talk about mamas. Talk about my mom. Have a fight. I'll meet you back. I'll meet you back in the back of school at 3:30, and we're gonna have a rumble. You bring your boys, I'll bring mine. Let's go. Okay, the next one is probably the reason why the shuckers shuck. The shufflers. Now the shufflers are the zombies. The zombies that shuffle through the school like they're dragging their 1 foot behind them and they're going they're walking or shuffling, as I said, through the school, and there's a huge long line of them taking up the whole 6 feet of the hallway, and you can't really get through, and you just want to shuck them, like so bad, or go up to them and freaking uppercut their jaw. Because there's no reason to go so slow in the hallway. I would just say that. And then you have your Poke Babies. Poke Babies are probably in middle school, the 6th graders that have just come into middle school, or the 7th graders, or whatever, and they just got there, and they're just really shy and scared, and they're hugging their books, and they're walking through the school. Like, I hope I don't get run over by David the Giant, because David the Giant comes along and goes, sorry. If you're going into middle school, you know it doesn't really happen, right? Okay, moving on. Anyways, the Poke Babies need to be a little more outgoing and ready to get to their class without being scared to walk through the hallway. And then there's the Golem, or the Schmeagle. The crazy one that's always running through the hallway, jumping on someone's back, slamming lockers on people's hands. That one. Apparently they don't even go to class because they love the hallway. They just love the hallway. They love it. Hallway. Smells like tiles. Farts. And then we have our marathon runner. Our marathon runner is the one that's probably on the track team, or the whole track team, or the cross country team. They just plain out love to run. And they're sprinting down the hallway. And they're running into people, and they're dodging traffic, and all that jazz. And they just like to run. They like to run. And it's annoying. And you don't need to run. And fast walking, but not jogging. So there's a level. There's shufflers. There's walking. There's fast walking. There's running. There's shuffling. There's walking. There's fast walking. There's jogging. There's running, and there's sprinting. You don't want to be a shuffler. You don't want to walk, but you want to fast walk, but you don't want to jog, run, or sprint. Because if you fast walk, the teachers won't yell at you. You most likely won't run into anyone unless you're not paying attention or they're not paying attention. And you'll be cool. You'll make it to your class. You know? Take your time. Be aware of your surroundings. That's for the annoying people in your classroom, I'd say my least favorite one is Snorlax. Now, Snorlax, the one that falls asleep and snores, obviously. But they don't just snore or sleep. When they snore, it shakes the entire classroom, including the teacher's desk that is about half the size of my room. So, Snorlax, annoying, disruptive. Heck, they're getting more sleep than me, so I'm jealous. So wake up. Wake up. Wake up, please. Just pay attention. Then there's the Banshee. Total opposite of Snorlax. Always awake, always has energy, and is always screaming in someone's face or in their ear or across the classroom or to the teacher. And they don't realize it until someone says, "Shut up, please." They usually just keep on going. Let me just put it out there that screaming is unnecessary and uncalled for in classrooms. Not needed. Please don't scream. Don't scream, please. Just please. Ah, my ears. Then there's the adipose. You know the adipose on Doctor Who when Amy was still David Tennant's companion and David Tennant wasn't gone. But adipose is like weight loss pill that people took, and they would break up into little fat blobs, and they were so adorable. But at first they were like shy and they would hide behind corners. I mean, they'd wave and then they'd run away. But adipose in classrooms, it's pretty much the same thing. When they first come to a classroom, they have this little shell that they just need to frickin' break. Because when they come, they don't want to raise their hands, they don't want to participate in group activities, and they just want to lay low. And let me tell you, laying low isn't going to get you anywhere through life. Because if you lay low, you're going to get everything wrong. Totally. But if you have the courage to raise your hand and ask questions in class, you will most likely get A to B average instead of B to C to D to D. F. So, messed up grading scale. And trust me, my aunt is a language arts teacher, and she has told me so many times that when kids don't raise their hands, it really does affect their grade. Because if you raise your hand to answer in class, and if you get it wrong, you'll learn from your mistakes and you'll learn the right answer. And if you get it right, you'll be like, yes, I have that right. Write it down so you know the material. You need to know the material. You need to ask questions. And then there's the rogues. The rogues are thieves. Sneaky little thieves that come and steal your stuff when you're not looking. They put it under their desk or under their chair, or they sit on it because they think it's funny. They think it's funny if you don't have your materials in class. They think it's funny. That's not funny. Quit being your rogue self. Please. Just please. For a little bit. I don't need it. I don't need the frustration of my materials being lost. And then there's Sheldon. Oh, Sheldon. Sheldon is a smart aleck in class that's always trying to correct the teacher in any way possible, or always raising their hand and not giving anyone else a chance. Now let me tell you, Sheldon, or whatever your name is, kids need education. I need an education because I obviously don't know how to spell education. Or say, hey, I just said it. Or say, education. Anyways, Sheldon, you need to give these kids a chance. Tone your voice down. Stop trying to correct the teacher. I mean, if she's wrong and you know or you think that she's wrong, please don't just go, "You're wrong." Say, "I actually think that this is this and not this," instead of saying, "You're wrong, it's this." Please, because teachers absolutely hate that and it just makes them feel bad. And you don't want your teacher to feel bad because then they'll hate you and give you F's. No, I'm kidding. Teachers don't do that unless they're super evil. Anyways, guys, I really hope you liked this video, and I hope you got some information and tips, because if not, then you weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention. And I am going to be making a video every Tuesday and Friday, and I will absolutely try my hardest to get it to you guys on Tuesdays and Fridays, because I love you and I want you to be entertained and I want you to love me, but I don't need your love like I do. So if you already love me and I didn't force you, then that is amazing, and I know that I'm a wonderful person. I already know that I'm a wonderful person. Don't be silly. Super. Anyways, I will see you guys Tuesday. Thank you for coming to the dark side, and so long.